welcome everybody to the GiveSendGo Spotlight interview. I am super excited to have with me Christabel Pendie. She has started a campaign on GiveSendGo for her online store, which is so cool. So we got to hear some of the story. You've got to hear what's going on with this excellent woman who's stepping up, being creative, and making change where she is, and making products with purpose. And so, Christabel Pendie, thank you for joining me today for this spotlight. I really appreciate having you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Just our little conversation, reading your story, checking your online store was super inspirational. I was like, oh, look at this. This is what people always talk about: buying local, supporting local stores, coming alongside the people who are using their giftings. And I think that this is an awesome way to get your thing started. Yes. So cool.
Thank you.
So what was your inspiration behind your Bella online store? Now, just for those who are listening, if you want to go check out this store online, it's Bella, B-E-L-L-A, online.store. But Christabel, what inspired you behind this? What got you started with this?
Yeah, so I'm so excited that you are bringing up this question, because this is a very cool thing. So my inspiration behind Bella online.store started as a dream. So yeah, it started as a dream. I had a dream of a couple store. I had a dream of, giving gifts to couples. So this started just as a dream. So I woke up from that dream and I said, oh my goodness, this is a revelation. This is a revelation, because I couldn't, in my own mind, I don't know if I could have come up with this. So this truly started as a dream. And so when I woke up, I thought about it, and then I came up with BellaOnline.store. So BellaOnline.store, as you can believe it started as a dream.
That's so cool. I love how God does that in our lives. There are many people, I love reading stories about that same type of thing, where one day you're just living your life, doing your thing, and all of a sudden, the Lord just comes with something, he smacks you across the face with something good. And you're like, I would have never been there.
I would have never, right.
And yet here you are, and here it's begun and started. And we know that those who are faithful with little are given much, and you've been faithful with what the revelation and the dream that God's put on your heart. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've said it. So you've gotten your online store up there. There are some products that can be purchased, but you've also set up a campaign at GiveSendGo. And if it's for those who are listening, those who are watching, you can go check out that campaign at GiveSendGo.com/BellaOnline. You set up this. What was the purpose for you setting up the campaign, and how are donations going to help you fulfill this vision and this dream that God's given you?
Correct. So thank you so much for this question. So this campaign and this donation, it is going to help me, because God has given me the vision. He has given me the creativity, but the issue is I need help with funding. I need help with advertising my products. I need to make sure that people are actually seeing what God has instilled in me, because there is a purpose for what God has shown me. It is not just for me, it's for others. It's to create something. It is create a special moment in the family of others. And I really cannot move forward with the project if I don't have support. So the reason why I created the GiveSendGo link is to get support for my product, is to get support for my business that God has created, because I do believe that with this business, it's going to really create happiness. It's going to create long-term memories in the homes of many families. And when that happens, the world is a better place. So it's bigger than all of us. So I really need support with the funding, with the project, to advertise, and to also, let people know that this product is available for you.
Oh, that is so cool. And you know what, for myself, and I know for many out there, we always are saying, get behind small business, support local, support the little guy, get your things from those who are making it with their own hands. You're buying a product from a large corporation is giving the CEO another summer house, when you support local, you're putting food on someone's table. You're supporting the very things that they're doing, and the vision and the dream for their life to have meaning and purpose in a greater capacity. And so, we love that. That's what crowdfunding is really all about too. It's about saying, listen, there's a person in your town, in your city, in your area who is who is stepping outside of their comfort zone to do something spectacular. And we're really get behind that idea. And I know there are many people who can sit there going, oh, we say it all the time, support local, support local. Well, here is our opportunity to come behind this awesome store. And if you go check out the products, I loved the products, and your products are really related to relationships. Yes. And the building and establishing of relationships, the care of relationships, the expression of love. Yes. Within a relationship. I mean, your product isn't just, you know, a glamorous thing to have, but it's something to actually make the relationship that somebody has more special, more intimate, and more meaningful. And that is such a beautiful thing and should be supported. And so just want to, you know, I'm hoping that this helps you get there. Yes. And so I understand those donations got to come in to help you get that marketing off the ground, help you get the products moving. Starting a small business at its beginning is a hard thing. And so we want our community, those who are watching, those who you know, those who you don't know, who care about this, to come alongside of you and support you. And it is those donations with this campaign that are going to help with the marketing, help with the product, help expand the business. And so those who are watching, come on, let's get going. This is an awesome endeavor.
Hey, Shine Brightly listeners, if there's one thing we can all agree on, the world can often feel like a dark and lonely place. Here at GiveSendGo, we often see people in hopeless situations, feeling like there's nowhere else they can turn. That is until they find GiveSendGo. In addition to being a fundraising platform, we're ready to listen and pray for your campaigns. No matter where you are, what you've done, or what you're going through, GiveSendGo believes in giving a voice to the voiceless and sharing hope with the hopeless. That's why we're the platform where help and hope go hand in hand. To offer this same help and hope to someone in your life, visit GiveSendGo.com to give to a campaign or to start your very own campaign. That's www.givesendgo.com.
Now, I kind of already talked about what your products were a little bit, but this campaign, you know, and creating this product, establishing your store, how is that going to help you? And how does this campaign help you reach out to others? What is, you know, that purpose behind it, and how does it help you do that?
Yes, so this campaign is going to help me in so much area, not just me. First of all, it's going to help me build my business. It's going to help me put me in the right standing to be able to do charity work. First is to help me to support my business, and it's also going to help me to reach out to others. So first, how is the product going to help me? How is the product going to help others? When this product goes to the homes of family, it's going to create happiness in the homes of family. Is going to create long-lasting memories in the homes of couples. It's going to create memories in the lives of couples. So, which is really good, because when, you know, couples are happy, when there's happiness in the home, it moves to the next, you know, the next neighbor, it moves to the next person. Happiness is contagious. So that's kind of the foundation behind the couple products. It's going to create this light of happiness all around the world. And now, when I'm able to stand up in the business, when I'm able to be well situated in the business, I'll be able also to do what I love, which is charity. I did a few charity work last year because I also have a ministry. So it has helped me, you know, to reach out to people all over the world, some countries in Africa. I was able to, there are a lot of people that are hungry. They don't have food to eat. And, you know, just the little things that we so much have here in the US, just the basic amenities. Some people don't have that. Some people go days without any food. So this is really going to help me, because now I'm going to be in the right position to help put food in the table of someone. And that is really, really important to me, to just put food in the table of someone.
You know, all that, you know, as I was hearing you share that, I love that, because what you're just communicating to me is, hey, you have already been on mission. Your heart is to see the world affected and transformed. Yeah. And you know, we can do so much with what we have, but at times when we see how great the need is out there, we have to find ways to bring in extra support, extra income, so that we can help meet those needs. And so as much as this store is for you and for the things that God has spoken to you, and, you know, to help support yourself in your life, Your life has already been given to support and caring for other people. And so
Correct.
the support of this campaign is really coming alongside a greater picture
Yes.
of transforming the nations and people
Correct.
and providing care for them. I
Correct.
love that. That is such an incredible vision and mission that you have. And again, that scripture verse just comes to mind where it says, those when Jesus is speaking in parables and he's talking about giving the talents to a couple, the three
Yes.
servants, and the master leaves and comes back and he says, listen, those who are faithful with what I've given them, will be given much. You're faithful with a little, you'll be given more. And I think that this is what I'm hearing. You've been faithful with the amount you can do, but now it's the Lord saying it's time to grow. It's time to increase.
Exactly.
This is a season to grow and have harvest and to have more of an impact because it's in your heart and you've been faithful with it already.
Yes.
So, Christabel, how did you hear about GiveSendGo? What was it that brought you to GiveSendGo as your crowdfunding platform?
Yeah, so I was looking on Facebook and I saw a post on Facebook about GiveSendGo about a post of issue with some family with how the website go help support people. So it was by a post that I saw on Facebook. So I decided to check the platform. And I'm like, wow, this is really neat. I was so blessed. I'm like, wow, for someone to create this platform to help other people. I was very inspired, and it was just a blessing for me.
Oh, that's awesome. I always love hearing, how do people get here? How do we get to starting this? Because we look at the platform, we see tons of people jumping on every day, and to hear the story, like, oh, I found it over here, found it this way. Our real goal and our hope at GiveSendGo is to spread the hope of Jesus. Is to be a platform for freedom and to help stand for those who are finding themselves in difficult situations. And so really, I'm so glad that you found us. I'm so glad that we got to do this interview. I'm glad that we get to have to get your face and your name and your product out there. And I hope that this helps. Now, those who are watching, head over and you can click the link to givesendgo.com, Bella Online, or you can go to and help there. You can give donation and support for the further making and establishing of this business. You can also go to bellaonline.store and you can check out the awesome products that are there. Go make some purchases, buy your loved one something awesome, and make the investment that way. This is how we care and support for one another. So get on over there, check it out. You've heard a bit of the story. It's worthwhile, and we love to come behind those who are doing things like this. And we always say it. So let's put the money where our mouths are. Christabel, I'm so thankful to have had you on our spotlight today. You're an awesome person. I love what you're doing. I love how you're making an impact in the world today. Thank you for shining brightly. I am Hudson Wells. I'm the executive director of GiveSendGo Charities, working with GiveSendGo, and I'm excited to see the fruit that's going to come from this for you.
And thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. And we will be keeping an eye out on your campaign, hoping to see people coming alongside you, standing with you and supporting you in this endeavor to feed those who are hungry, to clothe those who are naked, to do the very thing Jesus told us to do. I just, to close with that, again, another scripture just coming to my mind where Jesus is talking and he says, listen, when I was naked, you clothed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was in jail, you visited me. And they're like, when were you in jail? Like, when did we do these things to you? And he says, you know what? When you do this to the least of people, you're doing it for me. You're doing it to me. And I love, to hear that story, to say, listen, I'm seeing those who are hungry, those who are thirsty, those who are naked, those who are captive, those who are in situations we could never even dream of. And I'm going to make an effort to feed them, to clothe them, to give them something to drink, because that's doing it for the Lord. That's doing it for Jesus. Exactly. And I know that that's your heart here. So thank you so much, Christabel. You have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for jumping on our spotlight. Again, people, go check out this awesome campaign. Go check out the online store. Come alongside, and remember, you get $5 to this. You can go on to this campaign and just hit and pray for it. Take some time to just send up a prayer or an encouragement. We all know that we need those sometimes. We need somebody else to say, "You're doing good. Yeah. It's going to work out." Yes. So head on over, check those things out, and we look forward to seeing what God's going to do through this. Thank you for joining us today. We're blessed to have you, and you all have a wonderful day. Go out there and shine brightly.